Hello everyone, this is Judith with another video. Yeah, we're talking about your twin flame journey. And this is so interesting, never gets boring, never ever, right? Whether you are together with your twin flame or not, it's just miraculous, all the things that show up, all the things that are revealed to you. Yeah, it's a whole different perspective that you have on the world when you are on this journey. And today I want to talk about what really happens when you move in the direction of joy and also in the direction of happiness and the direction of love and the direction of peace. But let's say that you take serious what I recommend, right? And you do your best to be joyful and to look for things that feel good, right? So what happens is that all the shadows show up, all the gunk comes to the surface because everything that's contradicting joy needs to be seen and needs to be cleared and transformed, right? That's the work that we need to do. We have to do that, absolutely. So we have to dedicate ourselves for some time, for a long time. This is also a time. So it varies, of course. As I always say, I've seen twin flames come into union effortlessly, but for a huge part of twin flames, this is not the case. We have to work through some shadows. And when we move in the direction of joy, which I always recommend, because there are so many misunderstandings around love, around what love is, right? So moving into the direction of joy is try that. So what comes up, all the feelings that are, everything that is not feeling good and all the issues, the problems you have, wherever this shows up, whether it's in relationships or in finances or work related, whatever it is, it's an issue that needs to be transformed when it doesn't feel good, right? And this will all show up, and that's the case for you and your twin flame. And for some of us, or I have experienced it in this way, that a lot of other players in my life have shown me my issues. So this was for some time not necessarily my twin flame. Well, my twin flame showed me the issues, but I was not ready to clear them because I didn't have the tools. I didn't know how, right? And now for a long time, really, I had to prepare to do the healing work. I had to learn methods. I had to gather tools and experience and do transformational work for myself and also for others. And now I know how to do it, right? And actually now there are still steps ahead. There are steps ahead to put something together for you so that you can do the healing work on your own, right? So this is coming. I hope this is coming this year, that I can provide you with a course or a webinar where you find everything that you need to do the transformational work. And meanwhile, I am here for you. If you want to book a session, please send me an email and you receive my offers. Or if you want to start and do some work right away, then you can choose to click on the link below where I have created a free webinar that is dedicated to clearing the energies between you and your twin flame. I highly recommend to do this every day, really. It's also about protection, and yeah, you have to it's I want you to have this stability, right? Because it's always about going back into this peace, going back into this joy, coming back to the unconditional love, right? It's coming back to gratitude. Gratitude is also a good one. So, but when you are grateful, or let's talk about joy more fully, when you are joyful, then it very often happens that it's not sustainable, right? An old belief system is interfering. So what is that? This is showing that you have linked something, you've wired something in your brain, and this is of course also for your twin flame. So um, let we come to your twin flame in a minute. So let's say you go into joy, into happiness. Maybe you are on a vacation like I am, and all of a sudden you get depressed. You say, well, there's no real reason. I'm here on a vacation, everything's going great, weather is fine, so why am I depressed? So this could have the background that you, when you were a child, have experienced something where, for example, witnessing your parents fighting, or whatever it was. Very often it's about that. Or it could also be that you have been maybe in summer, then maybe it's about the time of the year. It's about the specific atmosphere of summer. And let's say you've been in hospital. You've been like left alone in hospital as a child, maybe around the age of 3 or 4 or 5 or earlier. And this causes trauma, right? Because then you wire things together that do not belong together, and all of a sudden happiness always comes along with depression. So you can never really be there, you can never really stay there, because it will always come together with happiness, unless you manage to disentangle that, right? That's the way it goes, and that's really what I can do for you, especially with those specific things that you have experienced. Those are not a whole. In most of the cases, there's not a lot of trauma, but very specific trauma that happened. And then, of course, there are smaller things, and there is a whole list. I have to admit that. But with the bigger parts of that, it's I can surely help you. And then you will learn how to do it, and you'll be able to do that on your own, because I'm very confident in relation to this, because I know that you are a big soul, and you are already capable of doing transformational work. You're about to gather everything that you need. So now for your twin flame, it's the same. And usually we, and also our twin flame, we have wired a lot of things to love that are not love. Could be love equals abandonment, for example. Then, or love equals humiliation. Whatever it is, right? Then this always comes together, and you're not able to experience that pure unconditional love. Yeah, so this is a way to look at the blocks that are on our path, and so this is the same for us and our divine counterpart, but still it is also a little bit different when it comes to runner-chaser dynamics, things like that. There are differences, and I'll maybe go into this in the next video. So stay tuned. Have a beautiful day, and yeah, I see you soon. Bye for now, everyone. Bye.